Hi, my name is Kaylee Livingston, and I'm going to be talking about the role of the pancreas and liver in regulating digestion. To start off, we'll talk about the pancreas. So, as you can see in this little picture, I have a diagram of just kind of location-wise of it. So here's the liver. We have the small intestine right here, and then the pancreas to the right of the picture. So the pancreas is part of the digestive system, and it produces insulin and other important enzymes and hormones to help break down food. It's a gland organ with a key role in digestion and glucose control. Problems related to the pancreas include things like diabetes and cancer. And it is about 6 to 8 inches long and it extends horizontally across the abdomen. As you can see here, it's a lot smaller than the liver. So keep in mind 6 to 8 inches. The pancreas secretes enzymes and bicarbonate. So an important thing to remember about the pancreas is that it contains both types of secretory epithelium. We have endocrine and exocrine. So endocrine secretions come from clusters of cells called islets and include the hormones insulin and glucagon. Exocrine secretions include digestive enzymes and a watery solution of sodium bicarbonate. Consists of lobules called acini and similar to those of the salivary glands. And an important thing to know about bicarbonate is that it neutralizes the stomach acid. So pancreatic enzymes and hormones. There's trypsin and chymotrypsin to digest proteins, there's amylase to break down carbohydrates, and there's lipase to break down fats into fatty acids and cholesterol. Another important thing is insulin. That's the key thing about the pancreas, insulin. Just remember that. Insulin, the pancreatic beta cells release insulin when blood sugar levels arise, and insulin helps the liver absorb glucose actually. So now onto the liver. The liver is a large, very large, meaty organ, and it sits on the right side of the abdomen. It weighs about 3 pounds, so it's way bigger than the pancreas. The liver's main job is to filter the blood coming from the digestive tract before leaving and passing through the rest of the body. The liver also detoxifies chemicals and metabolic drugs, such as alcohol. And here is the liver in this picture. And then again, the pancreas is right below, sitting horizontally. So an important thing to remember is that the liver secretes bile, and bile is a non-enzymatic solution secreted from hepatocytes or liver cells. It's a fancy word for liver cells. Bile helps to digest fats and some vitamins. Bile salts act as detergents to make fats soluble during digestion. Bile helps to carry away waste and break down fats in the small intestine during digestion. So the liver does much more than make bile, even though that's its key role. It also makes cholesterol and special proteins to help carry fats through the body, and it stores and releases glucose as needed. It clears the blood of medicines and other harmful substances, again, like alcohol. And here's just a more broad picture of where it sits in the abdomen. We have our stomach right here, our liver over here, and then the pancreas, again, remember, horizontally laying across. So what problems can occur if your liver or pancreas isn't functioning the way that it should? With the liver, there's a ton of different liver diseases if something is happening. And this can be either inherited, which means it's genetic and passed down, or it could be a cause of a ton of different variety of factors. And one that we typically see is alcohol. And alcoholics tend to have liver diseases because they are consuming way too much alcohol and destroying their liver in the process. And there's also hepatitis A, B, and C. And these are generic, they're 3 different types of hepatitis, but they all are an infection of the liver. And it's highly contagious, hence why there's vaccines for Hep A, B, C. The thing you want to do is to target the source to prevent liver failure. And sometimes liver transplant is needed if your liver is too far gone. And for the pancreas, you can have pancreatitis, very painful, and it's right where your pancreas is, and it hurts, it's an infection, and sometimes you need to get surgery for it. And the other thing is diabetes, which almost everyone knows about diabetes. There's type 1 and type 2, but both are affiliated with the pancreas and glucose. So you want to target the source to prevent removal. The pancreas makes insulin and other hormones that help maintain safe blood sugar levels. So both of these things you want to make sure they're regulating the way that they should be so you don't have these infections, diseases, or diabetes. And that is the end of my presentation.